Good morning and win today, win tomorrow, and win forever, our beloved viewers all over the world. Under the grace of my Father in the Lord, Prophet Peter A.D., you're welcome to the Stone International Church program as we share with you the story of our brother, John Gadluak, a South Sudanese from Upper Nile, Unity State, a returnee from a desperate journey. Welcome. My brother, you're welcome to the Stone International Church.
Thank you.
Kindly tell us your name and where you're from.
So my name is John Gadluak. I'm from Unity State, Upper Nile region. I'm 25 years old.
Can you tell us the reason that brought you to the Stone International Church?
Yeah, so let me start with my desperate journey. I started my desperate journey in 2021. So when I was in Uganda, I dropped out in high school, senior 3. Then from there, under the influence of my friends, they told me that we should try a desperate journey to Europe. So from there, it took us almost 5 years. From 2021, we go to Libya. We spent 2 years in Libya. Then we escaped to Tunisia. We spent another 2 years. Then 1 year in Algeria. So from there, we were rescued by IOM, International for Migrant. So from there, then IOM registered us for voluntary return to South Sudan. So then from there, we registered with IOM and we come up with this ID for voluntary return. And I came back this year in 2026. This journey took me almost 5 years.
Okay, you mentioned earlier that it has started in the year 2021 when you dropped out from school.
Yeah.
What was the reason that led you to drop out from the school?
So the reason was financial hardship, because nobody was supporting me financially. So that is what forced me to drop out in high school.
What was the route that you've used to go to Libya from Kenya?
From Uganda. Yeah. So from Uganda, I fly to Sudan by air. Yeah. Then from Sudan up border with Libya. Then from Sudan we cross with some friend. From Sudan we cross to Libya. Yeah. So then from Libya we struggle our ways to the sea, trying to cross, but on the way, so we were kidnapped by militant groups. So we were tortured, we were detained in detention centers, and then we bribed them, they leave us, again we were kidnapped within Libya. So it took us almost 2 years in Libya. Yeah. Then we escaped to Tunisia. We also struggled for 2 years. So it was not all that easy. The same situation, kidnapping, torture, detention centers. So then we planned to cross to Algeria, where we spent 1 year. Then IOM came for our assistance that we should go back to our home countries, whereby we register with IOM with this ID. So that is how I ended up coming to South Sudan this year, 2026.
You mentioned about torture, that you've been tortured in Libya, in Tunisia, in Algeria. Can you specify what kind of torture?
So we were tortured in the name of paying those militant groups, because when they kidnap us, so they demand money. They demand like, how do you call it? We pay them so that they can release us. Yeah. So they call it treason. Treason, yes. Yeah, treason. So we pay them, then they release us. So it was like human traffickers.
And how did you manage to generate money?
So we go for post labor, whereby you work, you do too much lot of work, but they pay you little money. So we have no choice. So we do the job and then we pay them back. Yeah, that is how we pay our ways.
What kind of challenges that you face apart from the torture when it comes to feeding and accommodation?
Yeah. So from there, they took our belongings. They burned our legal documents like passport and travel documents. So they burned them, and So this journey is so risky. So some of our friends they lose their life on the way because we were crossing from the desert. So it was not all that easy.
How were you able to eat and sleep? Were there places provided for you?
No, there is no places. So they just view us as migrant, and those North Africa is Arab countries. So there is kind of racism whereby there is no friendly relationship between white and black. So from there, when they see us as a migrant, and they just mistreat us.
Were you the only South Sudanese there, or there are many South Sudanese?
There are many South Sudanese. There are girls, boys, women, and men. So there are very many.
And how is their situation?
The same situation of kidnapping, torture, and all that. So because we had no choice, our only hope was to cross to Europe. That was the only hope.
So how has this affected you psychologically, emotionally, physically?
Yeah. So as for now, I'm suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, due to torture in detention center. So it's not all that easy. Even sometime at night I can't sleep. Sometimes I get like flashback from what I experienced in detention centers.
Okay, can you tell us, you were saying you were going to Europe.
Yeah.
What had your friend told you about Europe?
So about Europe, they told me that life in Europe is better than life in Africa. So if we are ship going there, then we can enjoy life and we can support our family back home in Africa. So I thought it is a good idea. So then we give a try. So, but human traffickers were just kidnapping and torturing and all that. So it was not all that easy. And this project is so risky.
When you took the decision to take this desperate journey, how was the reaction of the family?
So the family, they were not supporting the idea of going to Europe through this desperate journey. They told me that they can plan for it, then I can go to Europe. But the situation in South Sudan, by then it was not all that easy. So to get money to buy visa from South Sudan to Europe is so expensive. So the family cannot afford. So then my friend told me that so I should not be wasting my time listening to the family. So then we just planned to go. That's my friend.
How old were you by then?
I was 20 years old. Yeah.
What led to the decision that now you have decided that you want to come back to South Sudan, and how did you manage to come back to South Sudan?
Yeah, so in North Africa, spending almost 5 years, so I was stranded and desperate. So I lost all my belonging. I lost all the hope going to Europe. Then I registered with IOM for voluntary return. So then I come to South Sudan on Saturday, March this year, 2026.
You came from Libya or from where?
No, from Algeria. Yeah, from Algeria to Niger, from Niger to Togo, from Togo to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Yeah, and then from Ethiopia, then we came to Juba.
Okay, can you tell us now how you found out about the Stone International Church when you reached Juba?
So when I reached Juba International Airport, I met with CID's personals, and because I have no relatives in the capital Juba, so they were telling me that I should go to Stone International Church, whereby they can help with accommodation. Yeah.
When you came to the Stone International Church, what happened?
Oh, here I feel at home. It is God family, so I feel at home. So
you met the man of God, Prophet Peter Eddy?
Yeah, I met the prophet. Yeah, and welcome me, so I feel at home. It is God family. Yeah. So.
What message do you have, seeing the situation in Libya, for your friends, the brothers and sisters, especially the South Sudanese that are still suffering And those who are now planning to go to Europe, thinking that there's a better life outside there, what would you advise them?
So, based on my experience, going to Europe is not optional. So, there is nowhere like home. So, going to Europe, you face a lot of challenges. People are losing their life in this journey. So, I can advise somebody to try this journey, because I have tried for almost 5 years and things did not work out. I just lost a lot of belonging. So going to Europe is not optional. So somebody can try it here at home. So even in Europe, it is not what we think, that Europe is a better place to live. In the same situation here. Yeah.
Any words you want to tell the government of South Sudan?
Yeah, for the government of South Sudan, I can just plead to the government of South Sudan to support migrant or returnees who come back to South Sudan. Yes, to start a new life at home.
Welcome to the Stone International Church.
Thank you.
Our Father in the Lord, Prophet Peter A.D. taught us that love looks around to see who is in need. And where there is unconditional love, the wound of one is the wound of all. Viewers all over the world, have we heard this painful story of our brother, how he went into a desperate journey thinking that there's a better life outside South Sudan. But after reaching there, things changed and he decided to come back home because he believed that here in the nation of South Sudan, he can do much better than being outside the nation. And there is more or many things to be done in the nation of South Sudan. So, as you heard, he's from Upper Nile State. He's from Unity State. And here in the Stone International Church, we don't have tribe. We are all South Sudanese. We have many people here. Those who have been following our programs, those who have been following Peter A.D. Ministries, the thing that God is doing through our Father in the Lord, Prophet Peter A.D., as a man of love and a man after God's own heart, is to take care of South Sudanese, is to make South Sudanese to be a better South Sudanese of tomorrow, for the future yet, or for the children yet unborn. As I'm talking to you, I'm a South Sudanese from Eastern Equatoria State, and our brother here is from Upper Nile State, and we have many people that are staying here in the Stone International Church from different tribes and from different nations, because this is the house of God. And in the nation of South Sudan, we don't separate that this is from this tribe and this is from the other tribe, but we see ourselves as South Sudanese. We are children of God and we are family of God, and it's the love of God that always leads us. He is today in the house of God and he has found refuge. He is happy with what the Lord has done in his life, that God has rescued him and God brought him back to Stone International Church to start life afresh. He's warmly welcomed by the man of God, Prophet Peter A.D., and the Stone International Church family. He got the accommodation and all the needs that he wants will be taken care of by Prophet Peter A.D. and the Heart TV partners. Viewers all over the world, as you are seeing in front of us, these are the sleeping materials provided by Prophet Peter A.D. and the Heart TV partners for our brother John Gadluak. As you can see here, we have mattress, we have the bed, and also the net and the pillow for him, with a promise that the man of God is going to take care of him, of his health. We've heard of him, he said he has health condition, and the man of God, with the Heart TV partners, they are going to take care of everything. It's just a beginning and more are yet to come. My brother, you're welcome.
Thank you.
These are the things, the sleeping materials provided by Prophet Peter A.D. and the Heart TV partners. We have the bed, we have the mattress, the net, and also the pillow for you. It's just a beginning and the more are coming on the way.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Prophet Peter A.D. of Stone International Church and your partners, activist team. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So with this, I feel at home at the Stone International Church. So before I was homeless, I have nowhere to stay, but now I feel at home. So I feel at God family.
Yes, beloved viewers all over the world, with this wonderful story of our brother, the prophet of God, Prophet Peter Adi, is inviting all the media houses in the nation of South Sudan to come to the Stone International Church and to witness the story of our brother, to get time with him, to hear from him, because he's a voice to the South Sudanese who are suffering in Libya, in Tunisia, in Algeria, or different nations that they are on their journey to Europe. So you're all welcome to the Stone International Church. You come and interview our brother so that he will be a voice to the nation of South Sudan, so that our brothers, our sisters who are suffering in the same situation that he was, they will also be rescued and come back home safely. Thank you.